All right. So I think I might be live now. This is interesting. So guys, I don't know if this is working. Maybe I need to check on one of my phones. Uh but I'm trying some new live stream software. And so if you guys can see me, then please leave a chat. Please leave a message in the chat. I don't even know, man, because it says I'm live. There you go. So in stream. So this is using some Restream software service that was sent to me by one of my friends, Carl Wickman. So wow. All right. So Jonathan says, "Hey, so maybe this is working now. If I'm not mistaken, if I hit this, it'll show on the screen that Jonathan says, "Hey, is this working, guys? Can you hear me okay? Because I don't have my mic feedback that I know that I'm used to, at least with YouTube. And there's like 8 people in the chat, but it says that there's one view, one view on my channel. So this is wild. And this is going to take some getting used to because I am wow. And just like that, there's 30 people. So um, and here it jumped from one person to 30. All right, so we do have a live stream. I wonder if this is through the same. I mean, I don't know, whatever is going on. So I don't know. You guys are gonna have to let me know what you think about this because it says the screen is kind of small in portrait, but but Hink is a work of art already. LOL. So maybe crap. Let's see, graphics. If I go to graphics and I go to background hide, let's see. Is that better? Is that better as far as the screen? Did that help? I mean, Chad, what do we think, Chat? Man, I don't know how to do polls in the chat either. So Uh, hey, my guy Jerdinklage Morgoon. Let's see. He says, "Hink, whoa, a new background." Yeah. So this is my. So I have my sneaker dungeon over there, and then I have my actual work. James. Gosh, I wish I wasn't 12 years old, man. So yeah, I have my sneaker dungeon, and then I have this is actually my setup where I have so I have my MacBook here, and then it's plugged into 2 monitors here on a split screen, and so this is where I do most of my gooning. I mean, my work. But this is where I actually do a lot of research. My guy KT says, "Hink clown in a mask." And so let's go. And if I go chat, and if I click show on stream, uh, look at that. It looks like it shows on the so, you guys I mean, you guys Nacho Wookie says Hink is in his mom's workout room. Yes, exactly. And so, there's my concept rower, you can see it's getting heavy use right now. Uh, let's see, my guy Mint Sleeves is in here. So, yeah, so yeah, guys, this is not really meant to be anything other than me trying to see if I can get into the 21st century and actually live stream and actually use streaming software. Do you guys prefer the chat on the screen or do you prefer it off the screen like this? Where it's just me and all of my Hink glory. Because of course I have friends, and all my friends are like, "Hey, come over, Hink, hang out. We know you have a lot of friends. We know you like to hang out." So I mean, of course, but yeah, I turn it down for you guys, of course. Um, so let's see. I might as well ask some questions, but I mean, truly, this is a technical feedback thing. So, oh man. So how do I so if I show this chat and then if I hide it, yeah. So and I can do captions, guys. So like watch this, guys. Hey, QA, ask questions in the chat. Look at me. I'm a tech wizard, man. Gosh, I'm good. And there's a ticker. What does the ticker mean? Man, so let's go back to the chat feature. Um, Ronald said, answer a question or I'm gonna start sending S words." Uh, so my guy Lewis says, "Chat is nice, but squash is the goated V taper you work so hard for." I appreciate that, man. This is kind of an oversized hoodie anyways, which I do need to, yeah, I'm in better shape in general than I have been in a while, but I'm not in, look, see, now I can show you guys, the chat on the screen. Look at that, man, wow. Alright, so I gotta give Carl credit. This is pretty user-friendly even for people, about me. My guy, NYC man or Nike man says, "You saw the video about getting bigger on YouTube." I did actually, and, I was having a good day-ish, and so I didn't feel like being, pissed off, but I was kinda scrolling through it, and he was kinda, like, clowning some people, and I was like, "Alright, that's pretty funny." He's clowning them because, yeah, that's a stupid fucking idea, and then he gets to me. It just starts like I don't know. I didn't like I said, I didn't watch the video, but I saw some of the clips and some of the screenshots that was put up there. So I'm gonna do a response video to it. So yeah, but I did see that video. So my guy Seven Horse Productions says, "Serious question," and let me know, guys. Is this somehow limiting your anonymity if I bring up your username on this? Because I don't want to unintentionally like throw somebody under the bus if I don't know, a username gets viewed on screen. So let me know, guys. And so yeah. Um, but so serious question about size pump. Is your PP supposed to be pressed up against the edges or should there be room for expansion? I think both can be true. Now, guys, I don't have any kind of paper or quotes to pull this out of. But let's see. I've always kind of said that if you gosh, that your D should not touch the wall more than about a third of the way up. Maybe maybe at most like 2/5 of the way up. Here we go with Hank using the math. So but I don't think and now if you notice a lot of the ring that starts the discoloration for most people that typically occurs just past where you are expanded all the way out. And so that I do hypothesize that if you were to use a pump where you basically pack the cylinder, I think it would prevent you from having essentially discoloration because your pump your skin is touching the wall. The negative pressure can't pull on that skin and pull the blood up into it to deposit into hemosiderin changing. Um, So my guy Ronald says, "I'm changing my username tonight, since you're showing names now." So I mean, once again, guys, I don't have to show. Let's see, hide message. I don't have to show names, and so once again, I want to. So effing Min says, "Congrats on getting out of your mom's basement." Nah, bro, I'm still in my mom's basement. This is just another room of my mom's basement. Actually, this is my room, guys. This is where I sleep, and so I sleep on my little rower. And actually, through this room right here is my little bathroom. And so let's see here. So yeah, this is actually the room that I rent in my mom's basement. I wish she would drop the rent, but she sees the super chats come in. So, so yeah, so I appreciate you being here, Mint Sleeves. So Ethan says, and guys, once again, let me know if you don't want me to show usernames on the screen. But he says, when will the new video about Damien come out? And so the video is already recorded, the video is already edited. I do think it's possible that I don't think I have a thumbnail for it yet. So that is the limiting factor, but I'm hoping maybe Monday. Maybe Monday I'll put it out. Ooh. So I'm not even sure what this question means. So Sleep Driver says thoughts on heat while extending. Okay. Thoughts on heat while extending? I think that's a reasonable thing to do. I wouldn't use it the whole time, especially if you're using a vacuum pump. I mean, a vacuum cap. But let's see. But yeah, I think it's fine for you to use it while extending. So for viscoelastic creep of the tunica. So I'm not even sure what you mean by that, bro. Like, I'm not even going cap. I'm not sure what you're getting at, and I'm not the smartest guy in the room, and it's okay. I don't feel like I need to be. So I'm not sure what you. Yeah, there's a string that's annoying. So, anyways, um, let's see. Can I do a? Okay, so haha. Here's how I add people to the chat. Let's see. Invite guests. Share screen. Disable camera. Mute. Let's see here. I can add a scene. Interesting. What does that mean? Ooh, a countdown scene. Interesting. So if I do a countdown, wow. Oh my gosh. This is let's see. Oh, I hope I didn't lose my chat. Nope, chat is still there. Hey man, let's go, man. Um so Vendetta Maxing says, "Why are you live again in one day?" Because I'm trying to figure out this software. The streaming software, which is actually intuitive enough for even a troglodyte like me to do it. And so, guys, no, I am still in my mom's basement, actually, and I wonder. Oh man! And so here is like some of my actual more some of my other sneakers that I really like. So that's a oh that's another display case there. So, anyways, there's still sneakers in here, guys. I'm still in my mom's basement. So, with all the rent money I save, I am able yeah, to do stuff. There was something that I saw. Haha. So, super chat, man. So now I can highlight the super chat. I think it says, so Checo Lizard says, "Hey Hink, if my base girth measure is bigger than my mid shaft measure, do you think the measure of the base is still a measure to count?" Um, that's tricky. And so the reason for that is I think it's misleading. Most guys that I know, I would probably say maybe 60% have a bigger shaft girth than, I mean, a bigger base girth than shaft girth. And for some people, it's remarkable. Um, like some people have are like 6.2 inches at the base and then 5.5 inch girth, mid shaft. And so personally, I think it's misleading if somebody's like, "How big are you?" and you just go off your biggest girth measurement. That is, unless it's not at the base. And so, uh, TMI, I don't know. But for me, my biggest girth is probably uh, maybe about an inch or two below my glands. And it's almost like kind of baseball batish where it kind of goes up and then goes back down. And so that's not quite mid shaft girth, but that is the girth measurement that I use. But it's not like it comes down and then like goes like that the rest of the way. So the bottom line, I think, is if you're consistent, I think that that's what matters. But I also think that it is a bit misleading because chances are I mean, even if you are going all the way in with that, I don't know. Maybe I just think it's a bit misleading. But I personally don't care as long as you are consistent. So similarly, in my opinion, it is like if you were to measure sitting down and and when you measure sitting down, you have an additional quarter of an inch, right? Than you do standing up. But you report your sitting down measurement because it's bigger. Like I don't give a shit if you do that. Personally, the only time I care about that is if somebody is like, "Look at me, I gained this amount," and one is clearly standing up, and one is clearly sitting down with that additional length, I think that that is misleading. So I think it's you just need to be consistent. But most of the time, people report. I mean, even in like the trials, at least my Hink trial, and I think even the P long trial, you report the mid shaft erect girth, kind of the biggest point at the mid shaft, because the base can be so misleading. So and guys, this is, I say this every time. This is not meant to be a long live. I'm just trying to figure out how the heck to work this thing. So thank you for the super chat, bro. And my guy, I see Frank in here. Let's see, how do I ban people on this? How do I ban people on this platform? Because I got to ban Frank. I mean, actually, no, his Cowboys team is punishment enough. So, hey, Frank, don't worry, man. When the Eagles win the championship this year, I will rub it in your face, extremely, extremely hard. So, with all disrespect, Frank, you know you're my guy, man. Uh, let's see, we got Red in the house. Uh, and Red said, "It's funny watching Hink use this stuff, but I'm happy we got new tech. Thanks, Carl." Yeah, guys. Yeah, Carl is literally, Carl is literally, yeah, he literally sent me a video because he's like, "Bro, it's not that hard." He's like, "Here, man, here's a link. It is basically free software." I did upgrade to the, it's like $16 a month or whatever. So guys, now you know where that super chat money is going to as well. It's going to, charities, paying rent for my mom's basement, and now uh yeah, this streaming software. This is wild, man. Ethan Carter says, "Does the shockwave can fix the scar tissue?" I don't think so. There is limited evidence for Peyronie's disease. Uh, that shockwave therapy makes a difference. I think most of the shockwave stuff is for erectile dysfunction. So, uh, and I don't think shockwave is a scam per se, but I don't think it is great for most things outside of mild erectile dysfunction. Um, let's see. It says, "I actually like this format way better for my guy F and Mint." He says, "If someone comes in late, they know where you're at." Um, what do you can you expound on that? Because I don't know what this experience is like on you all's end. And actually, I'm not gonna put the chat. I'm not gonna do this, guys. With the chat is live just because. Well, I mean, I want to kind of preserve anonymity for you guys for the most part. If, and once again, if you don't want me clicking on the thing where, yeah. So, man, so my guy KT, thank you for the super chat, bro. It looks like it's empty, but let's see. Okay, here is his super chat. He says, "Does fully pump D correlate to erect size? How do you stop busting mid pump?" So, uh, so what are we talking about? So when your D is fully pumped, I think that's super physiologic, and I think that's for a couple of reasons. Once again, number one, um, when it comes to this thought of expansion versus edema, I've gone on the record before how I think that's fucking stupid. I've been saying that for years. Okay. If you think you can accurately measure expansion versus edema, then more power to you, bro. That's just my one opinion about one thing. And so but the point is that when you start pumping, even after your first set of 5 minutes, you're going to have additional edema in your penis that is going to artificially increase the size of your girth past what it actually is. Now, if you pump and then I fully believe this, and maybe this is a hot take, maybe not. But I feel like when you force that blood into the chambers of your D and it causes them to expand to a supraphysiologic level, if you will, I do think that you can actually um, that you actually train yourself to have better and bigger erections, even if it's not related to the actual edema. And so, could be mental, this could be placebo, but even when I pump, if I pump at 5 in the morning and then it's game time at 9 p.m. that night, I still feel like my erect size is significantly bigger. Versus when I don't, when I just stop pumping altogether. But the point is that your pumped D size, especially if you're in the pump, there's a tremendous amount of negative pressure. The average pressure of an erection is somewhere between 4 to 7 inches of mercury. Most people are pumping to about, I don't know, 10 inches of mercury. And so already there's more pressure filling out your D than what you can naturally occur. So that's artificially inflated, pun intended, I guess. And then also you're going to have edema. And so edema can be not only in the glands and the head of the penis, making it puff out more, giving you additional length, but also, of course, in your girth measurements. And so I think it's fine to track your pumped D size because I do think for the most part, it should increase as you increase your size. But I don't think that's a very accurate measurement to look at your pump D size. However, like in the pump, I do think over time, whether it be months, weeks, whatever, you should be at, if you start at 5, you in a few months, you should see yourself at 5.2, then 5.5, et cetera. It's just that you ideally want to look at that in the beginning of the session, not at the necessarily at the tail end. This is my thought. So yeah. But what do I know? I'm a clown in a mask. Don't listen to me about anything because I don't know anything about anything. So and then my guy, Lewis, says, the most important girth measurement is your waist. Bro, I could not agree more if I tried. I could not agree more. Well, to an extent, because if you're a really skinny dude, but you have your girth is like 3.9 inches, like that's going to be a pretty hard existence for you. But I know what you mean, and I fully agree with that. Let's see. Yeah, that's a really good point, though, man. Let's see. Let's see. Go Cowboys. Not you too, KT. Oh my gosh. And so my guy, Two Gray Line says, bro, that is a sick hoodie. I appreciate that, man. This is, guys, I'm not gonna lie, okay? I splurged a little bit on this. J. Crew was on sale. It was like the J. Crew outlet. And I love this because it has these little metal buttons that are easy to attach. And then you can just show off that broad chest. But yeah, I love this thing. I don't even know if it's still in stock. And actually, that is another one right there, the same way. For whatever reason, why now, do you guys wanna know can I be honest with you guys and you won't clown me? This is a safe space, right? Because I understand how stupid this is, but I don't care. So like I said, this is my little PE, work area, right? And this is where I do my research for, protocols for ink trial, whatever you might say. And so, but when I come down here, my wife got me this hat, and it's actually like it has Bluetooth speakers built into it. I never turn it on, but I call this my thinking cap. So every time I come down here to do work, I put on my little thinking cap. Every time, I swear, every single time. And I literally say to myself, I have to put on my thinking cap. So I know that's stupid and I know I'm a cornball, but hey, it is what it is. But the point is that I get chilly down here. And so I love putting on like a nice solid hoodie. That's actually like that blue one's a fleece lined hoodie right there when I come down here. So yeah. Let's see, man. We're gonna be. What time is it, man? God, it's almost 9 o'clock. Jeez Louise. Yeah, I just said jeez Louise. And what? Man. So let's see. Most important growth measurement is weight. I got that. So appreciate those super chats, man. My guy XOXOXO says help. I'm not sure what you need help with, my friend. So Cyrus says, I just turned 18 this December, 6'1" with 6.5 as a late bloomer. Um, I mean, that's a statement. And so I think, but if you're 6'1", good on you, man. That's fantastic. You're tall. You got no, I mean, you got no worries in that department. If you're 6, I don't care what anybody else says. There's no data that the average size is 6. And for any metric that I can find where they actually measure, not self-reported data, There's no evidence. I mean, even the range of normal sizes goes from about 4.5 inches to about 5.8 inches. And so 6 inches is above average. Okay. I know that might be hard to hear. 4.5-inch girth, well within the normal range. So I would say you're on like the bigger side of average. Um, and especially when it comes to the length, I mean, I think you're objectively in that big category. So um, good for you, man. Uh, So my guy Ethan says, I feel bad for the guy who got the smallest PP in the world, about 3.8 inches. Don't make a video about him. Hink, it's just sad. So it's I mean, so once again, I might get fried in the comments of that video. I already recorded it. I think Thursday night I recorded it. Yeah, either Thursday night or Wednesday night. I don't remember which one. Uh, but I kind of lit into this dude just because I think it's BS. Okay, there's no way the dude is 0.38 inches. There's just no freaking way. Because um, the average size of a clitoris, I said this morning in the live stream, so I'm not going to perseverate on it, is somewhere between zero point 0.3 to zero point 0.4 inches. Okay. So he has a little clitoris on, I mean, like literally that's how could you even urinate with that? And he's a very obese dude. And so he's got a gigantic fat pad. And so that would completely engulf his penis. He would have chronic urinary infections. He would have to have a Foley catheter just to urinate. And so cap. That's bullshit. Okay. Unless he's talking about non bone press length and he has a 3 inch fat pad and his D is bone pressed 3.38 inches. And then maybe I would agree with that. Then maybe I would see that. But even in the interview, I'm going to save some of it. But I think, I have no doubt due to small, but I do think he is, yeah. What are we talking about? Let's see. Oh man, so I do have some of these same features. So block, put user in timeout, add to block list and restream chat. Interesting. All right. That's how I can block Frank. Finally. So my guy Belgrave says, how do people use all day stretchers when you need to release from a vacuum cup every 20 minutes? And so um full disclosure, I've never used one of these all day stretcher devices personally. And it just does not fit into my lifestyle. But that being said, I think when you come out, I don't know what the instructions. Follow the instructions of whatever the manufacturer are, but I think you need to remove tension every 20 minutes. I don't think you have to take it completely off and then put it completely on, in my opinion. And that goes for even using an extender. I would take a break every 15 to 20 minutes. But when I say take a break, I mean just take off the tension, make sure do a quick cursory kind of feel slash look over of your D, and then put the tension back on. So yeah, man. But that's my take on it. Maybe you can hopefully somebody else that does. Man. So my guy Exo says I took ah, gosh, I took 3 Cialis yesterday and 3 today, above my usual 1 per day, and I also have a lay love, but it's stuck and won't go down. I don't know what that means, man, but that's a crap ton of Cialis. I would not recommend that. I'm certain that's not how your doctor prescribed it. So, uh, let's see. Caleb's is in the house, man. Damn. So I have to be judicious with my live streams, guys, believe it or not, because I paid Caleb $25 to do the timestamps for each one of these things. And so he texted me yesterday. He's like, "Hey, by the way, Hink, since December 16th, there's been or 6 December 3rd, there's been 16 live streams. So yeah, you owe me $400." And I was like, ah shit. I'm happy to do it. I think the live stream, I mean, I think the timestamps make a big difference, but I forgot that this is technically another time stream, another live stream, even though I'm just trying to figure out this software. So yeah, but I think that's a very, very good point, Caleb. If you look down and your belly hangs over your D, you need to lose weight. So, but you love yourself still. But yeah, intimate nutrition talk. He says, why? He says, why are you whispering? Is your mom trying to listen in? Um, so yeah, I mean, funny enough, actually, the room right above me is actually where my wife is right now, and so I'm not trying to talk super loud. Maybe getting a little ASMR on here too. So principality, I don't even know if I can answer that question, bro. I'm surprised that I'm surprised that YouTube let you even type that question, bro. Uh, yeah. So let's see. So my guy says, "Hink, what's the biggest one you've seen in real life?" Uh, when I was on a urology rotation, so guys, when you cosplay as Batman, you have to work your way up levels because you have to start as like cosplaying in medical school, then you cosplay in residency, etc. And so when I was cosplaying in residency as on my urology rotation, there was a guy who came in there with priapism, and I think he had sickle cell, and yeah, it was gigantic, and it actually effed with me so badly because my girlfriend at the time she wasn't on my exact rotation, but she was doing the urology rotation after me. And I was just like, F my entire life. If I'm on this rotation and I'm seeing the biggest D of my entire life, like I know she's going to see something probably similar to this. And so, yeah, man. Uh, Thank you, KT. I appreciate that, man. Did I miss something? No, there's all day stretchers. Let's see. This is interesting, man. So my guy Lewis, he says, he says, "What are you going to?" And man, he's got the Crinkleberry icon on there. That's amazing. He says, "What are you going to call your followers? PB pullers, tiddler tuggers, winky wrenchers, acorn annihilators." Acorn Annihilators would be an amazing dodgeball team name, so I'm gonna keep that in the background. Worm Wrestlers, Padawans. Uh, I mean, we got our Acorn gang in here, man. I don't even know. uh, yeah, I don't even know. I haven't really thought about that, but that's pretty funny, man. Thank you for the super chat, though, for sure. But I think Acorn Annihilators is probably what we'll have to go with, or team. Was it team? Tummy pancakes and team bun glazers. And so uh let's see, man. Let's see. So thank you for that super chat. So Caleb again says, Hink, is there a healthy way to lose more than 5 pounds a month without losing too much muscle? Outside of performance enhancing agents, I don't think that you can do that without losing a good portion of muscle. So if you're natural, no, I don't think 5 pounds is a lot of muscle. I think people should shoot for maybe, well, 5 pounds in a month, no, I think you can definitely do that. Yeah, sorry. Let me backtrack. I think you can absolutely do that because I think losing 1 to 2 pounds a week at most is you can do that pretty reliably as a natural without losing too much muscle. So yeah, 5 pounds in a month. Yeah, that's like 1 pound a week, maybe just over that. So yeah, you can definitely do that in my opinion. Philip says, sounds like NPR. Yeah, sorry guys, I can't be as loud. I don't want to. I don't want to wake up my mom right upstairs, man. She gets pissed off, and then she'll charge me more for rent. It's not a good situation. And I'm gonna have to ask for more super chats. Maybe have to start up a membership page, just to afford rent in my mom's basement, guys. This Batman cosplay thing does not pay that well. Okay, it does not. Just so you know. So all you guys that want to grow up to cosplay as superheroes in hospital as wells, I would advise you not to do it. So Doc72 says you're live again. Yes, bro, you were just tuning in. I am the most tech savvy person in the entire world now. Look at me. I can put streams on the chat. I mean streams on the chat. I don't know. I can put the chat on the stream like this. Look look at that, man. Um, let's see. I think there's some graphics. I can change the background and oh, watch. Is this the one? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I changed the background. Let's see. Watch, this one's gonna have some pink in it. Oh yeah. Look at your boy. Gosh, man, I'm good. Let me go back to this. Wait, where's the cover overlay? Boom. Oh man. And then let me go back to my chat. So, anyways, uh, let's see. Oh my God, nothing 2X. He says, respond to my email with the Addy when you have a chance. I definitely will, bro. I definitely will, man. Thank you. So, so now I'm still in the basement, guys. This is just another room. But this is that's dope. What happened? New computer. Nope, same computer, just new software. So Carl Wickman was like, bro, you need to actually learn how to freaking do a live stream. And he was like, it's not that hard. I mean, dude did not talk to me like that. He was extremely kind the way he talked to me, but he was like, hey, Hink, I think this video might help, you freaking idiot. And so I clicked it and it was like, how to live stream for idiots. Okay. If this was the 1990s, I might even use the R word, but I actually, I really don't like that word, honestly. But anyways, I have some friends that have some special needs kids, and I don't know. The R word actually. I don't. I mean, whatever. If you know, hey, here's America. We got freedom of speech. We can say whatever you want. So, anyways, but so yeah, I'm learning live streaming software. My guy Philip says, new camera. Who dis? Look at that right on the screen. Gosh, I'm basically the most tech savvy person I know. Actually, the sad thing is that my mom gets upset with me when tech doesn't work because she's doing something wrong. And so I often have to actually fix her phone. Anyways, man. So, guys, I am going to. So Gonzo says, "Take care, bro. Gotta go. Appreciate you being here." So yeah, guys, this was not meant to be a live stream at all. I'm just happy this software worked. And man, there's a way that I can. I think there's a way that I can put on a. So here's countdown. Where's add a scene? Sorry, guys. I thought there was a way that I could like do an in stream closing thing. But anyways, I think that's gonna do it, guys. Man, yeah. But I would appreciate any feedback on here because I am about to go. Would you do you guys feel like it's I don't know, it's violates your privacy kind of ish to put your chats on the screen to show usernames since this is a sensitive topic, I mean, that we typically talk about. Do you like this new format? Do you like the other one better? Do you like when I use my sexy low voice to try to not draw attention to myself? So, yeah, all the feedback helps, man. I appreciate it. Uh, yeah, definitely not going live tomorrow. I think so. Yeah. So my guy Vibes, let me get this real fast. He says, Hink, what do you think about Ginkgo Biloba? I've experimented with it before. I think I still have a mostly full bottle upstairs. I think that there is merit to it. It just kind of depends, but I don't think it is I don't think it is I don't think it is the bee's knees. And I mean, there's a reason. There's a reason why I haven't included it in any of the formulas that what is wrong with you people? Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. And my guy, hey Javon, what's up, bro? He says Happy New Year, Hink. Happy New Year to you, bro. Oh my gosh, man. So yeah, anyways, guys, that's gonna do it. Hopefully I can figure out how to I don't know if you guys watch Rick and Morty, but back this was from maybe season 2 or whatever. There was a commercial when the guy was like, "Hey, come by my doors, come by my doors," and you think the commercial shuts off, and it shows him leaving, and it shows him driving home. And anyways, if you see it, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm afraid that's what's gonna do here. I'm gonna think I ended the stream and like take off my hoodie, take off my mask, and be like, "Oh boy, I'm glad that's over." And it's like now it's gooning time, and I'm sitting here like gooning on the live stream. I don't know, guys. This is some of the things that I think about. So, yeah. Oh my God, Lewis says you sultry's trumpet. Oh my gosh, you guys are hysterical, man. All right. Hopefully, I'm gonna leave in this session so you guys can't see me going real fast. So, um, anyways, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And like I said, thank you for the feedback. Of course, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Um, Actually, one last topic, man, and this kind of pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie. Um, so there's a dude on Reddit, and I'm not gonna say his name just because I kind of I mean, because I've always kind of liked this dude, okay? And I mean, we never been like, scissor sisters or anything, but like I thought we've always got along. But he made a post on the science of PE, and it was like, what do we think about Hink's 6 hour window theory? And I was like, okay, this is going to be interesting. And basically, the takeaway was he was like, yeah, I just think that basically people like Hink are trying to overcomplicate PE in order to sell more courses, and that's why he made the video about the 6 hour window. And I was just like, "Dude, are you fucking kidding me?" Like like, of all the people that I try to keep it as simple as possible, and he's trying to say that, like, "Hey, if you're going to do a twice a day routine, maybe just try to do it in a 6 hour window." And, like, that's fucking complicated? I mean, really? And it's like, I presented the data. I said, "Hey, this is my interpretation. What do you guys think? I think it can stall long-term gains." I don't know, man. That really pissed me the fuck off. Just because if any I mean, even this morning in the live stream, I said, like, yeah, it's fine to do 2 a day routine. It's a theoretical thing. If you only have time to do 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes in the evening, then that's fine. And well, I don't know about Hank. It's like, I mean, he kind of low key accused me of being a fucking grifter. And it just pissed me off. And it was like, of all the people out here that are like, oh, well, you need to measure your stretch flaccid and then your bone press stress flaccid. Then you need to calculate the hypotenuse between the two. And then you need to make sure that that percentage is 0.12, like, then multiply that times pi. And that's what you need to grow by my, whatever. Like, what the fuck, man? I mean, it was just so weird. It was just, fortunately, I mean, people were, it seemed to me, mostly coming to my defense in the comment. It was just so, and once again, I know the guy's like username, I recognize it. But it's weird. It's kind of like when somebody says like something insanely disrespectful and then be like, oh, hey, no disrespect. It's like, because he said, I'm not trying to put Hink in the crosshairs here, but I just think we should talk about this. And it's like, you Hink is a grifter, and then being like, but I'm not trying to put Hink in the crosshairs. I don't know, man. I'm high on pot news. Yes, yes, yes. I'm here for all the freaking Key and Peele references possible. Um, and I don't know, man. Like, I don't think it was like, I mean, in fairness, I don't think he was necessarily coming from a bad place. Like, I don't think, and he was even like, I watch Hink's videos, and clearly he watches my videos, and I'm here for that. But it's like, I actually made a evidence-based observation on how I believe collagen behaves that can possibly lead to more, maybe decreasing your gains long term. It's as simple as that. So if you're going to do PE, do it within a 6 hour window if you can. Like, it's not fucking complicated. It's not rocket science. It's just, hey, if you can, I think it might benefit you to try to get it in if you're going to do a 2 a day approach within the, I don't know, man. it's just weird. It's just weird to me, and on top of that, it's like, of all the people, I'm out here trying to convince you guys that the average penis size is 5.17 inches, not 6 inches, and that you guys are enough as you are, and that you don't need to buy my course, and you should just be confident with who you are. But it's like, "Oh, I think that, Hink is trying to complicate things in order to sell his course." It's like, "Alright, dude, fuck you, man." Like, yeah, I don't know, man. Gosh, I sure hope my mom didn't hear me say any swear words. Um Oh, good. Okay. So, anyways, guys, I thank you for letting me let the crash. And it's like, and I mean, I appreciate this, guys. And then, like, I'm not here just so you guys can placate me, or I'm not looking for sycophants or anything like that. And you know, I I don't. I don't think that he was intentionally trying to hate. Like, once again, it didn't come off as he was like really trying to put me down. And in fact, he even used language to try to be like, "Hey, Hink, it's cool. I mean, I like Hink, but I think we need to talk about this." It's like, all right, bro, all right, man. Um, yeah. Anyway, so sorry for that crash out, but I don't even know. Yeah, I guess that technically counts as a crash out. It just irritated the shit out of me to hear that, man. But anyways, guys, now that I got that out of my system, hopefully, hopefully I can end the stream successfully. And so I'm gonna hit end stream. Hopefully, there should be a couple more minutes for you guys in the chat to kind of wrap up your conversations, and hopefully you guys don't see me gooning on a live stream and I get kicked off of YouTube forever. Okay. Hopefully. Oh, man. But yeah, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I will catch you on the next one. All right. Peace and love. Let's see. In stream. Yes. End. Ha. Good. Well, oh, glad that stream is over, man. Jeez. Those freaking idiots think I actually know anything. I can't believe they follow me. I mean, like, what is this? All right. Now let me just pull up my Grinder account right here and see who is up for some fun tonight. Hey guys, any 50-year-old bears looking for a good time with a guy with a certified micro PP? Hit me up, LOL. All right, good. Um, oh man. All right, now let's go to chickswithds.com and have a good old classic goon session here. Oh yeah. Now we're talking. Where's my lotion?